Hello and welcome back to another Sims speed build. This actually we did for my 24-hour birthday stream. So it's pretty much a starter home. If you have like a family of, I think if it's 2 adults and 1 kid, you get a little bit more. Anyway, it's what it was is a challenge. So it had to be 30K or under. It had to sleep 6 Sims. It didn't matter if it was family. It could have been 3 couples, it could anything. It just had to sleep 6 Sims, and it had to be able to like work 6 Sims. And it had to be in Brindleton Bay, which I don't remember what the lot name was. I will look it up after I do this voiceover and I'll put it on the screen because I don't remember. So we did this. It was me, Canada Crossing in Curry Dune. All 3 of us, it was actually her birthday stream as well. So I looked up some inspiration for this roof and I'll put it up on the screen. I don't remember what style it's called because I'm not an interior decorator. I don't know anything about I know what like rustic decor is and like that's about it. I don't really know the names of any of this. But I thought this roof shape was really, really cool. And it's kind of, I don't know. I don't really know if it matches the neighborhood necessarily, but I swore I went into a few of the other houses to gather inspiration about kind of like what kind of style house I wanted to do. And I want to say there's another house in this world in Brindleton Bay that has the same exact roof line. So it works out. But I do end up making it fit 6 Sims. It's going to be a family. So I put the master downstairs. And then the other kids' rooms, there's a room for a nursery for an infant. And I put the baby carriage in there too. So that way it can, Then I also made a toddler room. And then in the other room upstairs, there's 3 bedrooms upstairs. I also put bunk beds for 2 kids or a teenager and a kid or however you would want to do that. So it does fit 6, even almost 7. If you had a baby and an infant, it would fit 7 Sims almost. Like you could almost have a full house of 8 with this house. And it's like 29. I'll have to look at the exact price when I go in to show you what the house looks like. But I want to say it's like 29 something, but when I reloaded into the lot, it had deleted some of my stuff. So I have a little bit more money with the sim I used for this than I should, because when I got done with the challenge, I only had $2 left. Like for some reason, I couldn't get the debug landscaping to work, so I had to pay for all the landscaping. So I could have done probably a lot better. There's not a lot of artwork on the wall. You'll see later down the line. So if I would have had the extra like $700-800, we would have had probably more artwork on the wall. So if you ever do, I doubt anyone will ever download this house. But if you ever do as like a starter home, you may want to add artwork because I ran out of money when I was doing the challenge and I don't know what it deleted for me to get this much extra money because again, I haven't messed with it, but I don't know if I should just go in and add some artwork and finish the rest of the $700. And that way, when you do download it, it at least looks better. I'm not sure what I should do with that because technically I didn't have this much. Anyway, that doesn't matter. So we finished the outside. I do the landscaping at the very end because there is still a glitch with the terrain paint in that sometimes if you do it too early, for some reason, it can completely erase all of your terrain paint that you do. So that goes last. We did end up being able to get like a cute little fenced in like back patio kind of area with like a picnic table and a grill, and it wasn't much, but it was something. Okay, so we have kind of laid out the whole house, and now it does look kind of weird that there's 2 bathrooms like back to back like that, but I am one of those people, I don't know if this is weird or not, but I don't want, if I have a master bedroom or a master suite and I also have a bathroom attached to that, I don't want guests going into that bathroom, right? So when I build houses like this, I try, if I can, to always make sure there's a bathroom for all the other Sims that come to visit your house. I don't, even though they still will use the bathroom in the master suite regardless because they don't care. But if there's one already out in the open, normally that's easier for them to get to, so they'll go to that one first. That's why I do that. It does look weird. I probably could have just put one bathroom downstairs and had it like accessible for everybody and then just made like a little office area or something like that. I did end up getting to fit a computer upstairs. Now, again, the upstairs like loft area not loft, but the upstairs area, I ran out of money, so it's not much, but I did get a computer up there, and like I think there's like a little the little infant lay down play mat I did get that up there. So it doesn't look the best. So when you do download this, again, I ran out of money. It was only 30K. So you may have to go and tweak it to your liking if anyone ever decides to use this house. But I think we did pretty good for 30K. I mean, this is a pretty good starter home. I'm not mad at it for my first like timed build challenge because I'm still very, very new to building in The Sims. I've only built a handful of houses at this point, so I'm still learning and I'm normally pretty slow at this kind of stuff. So I was pretty proud that I actually fully furnished it. I fully built it, furnished it, and fully well, I mean, it probably could have used more landscaping, but it's pretty landscaped for only 2 hours. Fully landscaped it and even got to still go back and kind of tweak some stuff. I mean, I'm pretty proud of that. You know what I mean? Like, pat on the back for me. Anyway, I think it turns out pretty cute. I mean, this is such a cute, like, little family home. And you do have like 4 kids, which for me, as you all know, I have 4 children. So it is a lot of children. I do admit that. I know I have a lot of children, but it's fun. There's never a dull moment in my house. So if you want to see how it feels to live in my shoes, get 4 kids and live in this house. It'll be great. You'll want to pull your hair out probably, but it'll be fine. Anyway, so now we're at the living room, and I wanted the outside's kind of like a just mostly just white and like a beigey stone kind of color. So the inside is I went for a lot of blues for some reason. This game has the best blues, and you can find almost every single swatch has a good blue color almost in this game, but that's like the only color they have. I don't know how to describe what I'm saying. Like if you go through like their purple stuff, it's horrific. They don't have very many items that have good purple swatches. So blue is normally what I end up going with, which that's not my favorite color, but I think it turns out pretty nice. I did kind of go pinky girly with the master suite, and I still think I think it's cute. Again, it's one of those things that you can always swap out the swatches and mix match different colors if you wanted to. I also was, again, on a 2-hour time crunch, so I think my brain was just like, go with the easiest swatch possible, which is blue, so you can fully furnish it. So we fully furnished the inside of the house. Now I do go back and add some knickknacks and stuff. I just wanted to since I couldn't get debug for some reason to pull up. Yeah, I know. Imagine that. The Sims not working. I needed to make sure that I could fully landscape as much as possible since the house had all the necessities. Like all the beds were bought, flooring's bought, paint, the walls, everything that I needed for the Sims to live in was fully done. So now this is just the extra money we have. So I wanted to make sure the landscaping could get fully done. Now I did get debugged to work a little bit, but then I couldn't really find any, I don't know. It was a mess, but we figured it out. All the plants I wanted to use kept costing money, and I couldn't find any of the free stuff in debug for some reason. I know it probably was a skill issue on my part. But so we're doing the landscaping. I'm new at landscaping in The Sims, so it doesn't look the best, but it's landscaped, and from far away, it's one of those you squint your eyes and you'll be like, oh yeah, that doesn't look so bad. So we're almost done adding some more windows, and then the backyard, again, it's not the best, but at least you have a grill and a cute picnic table. And I do end up putting a back door area back here. I put some planter boxes, and you have a cute little like rocking chair you'll see here in a minute that is on the front porch. So like you can sit out and drink your coffee, even though I don't know if the Sims really even do that, but you could make them do it if you wanted to. I think that's cute. Yeah, so it was just a little bit, and then we're pretty much done. I go back and tweak some stuff, but what I'm going to do now is we're going to hop into the game, and I'm going to show you in real time how the house looks. Okay, so I didn't remember what the lot name was, but it's this lot right here. I think it's called like Hindquarter Hideaway. I just made a random Sim. I don't know who she is. I just made her. But so Brindleton Bay, and this is the 30 by 20 lot that we decided to do. So this is the house. Isn't that cute? See, the backyard's not much, but yeah, I mean, whatever. You can add to it. You can add to it. So when you come into the front door, you have this cute little rocking chair. I just imagine you sitting there drinking your coffee, waking up for the morning, because it's not like, out here, there's no traffic. Look at this scenery. Could you imagine being able to go outside in the morning while you're waking up and just like look out here? Like, look at this. This is exactly why I picked this lot to build on. Anyway, so coming to the front door, And then I thought this little, because I always like to try to fit some kind of table by the front door, right? Because most people have some kind of something where you put your keys or whatnot. So I couldn't really fit anything here. So I thought, behind the couch, I probably could scoot this closer to the couch too. So I may do that later. But the little living room, this is the bathroom I was talking about. That's for everybody. Has a little, and I was running out of money. So it's just kind of like these cheapy showers. But spare bathroom, and then you have the dining room, kitchen area, which look at this. I think this is so cute. We put like accents of yellow. It's like blue and yellow all around in the inside right here. I don't know. I think it turned out cute. I meant to put something in the middle of the table and I didn't. And then the master bedroom, it's simple because again, when I was doing the challenge, I was running out of room, hence no artwork. Running out of room. I was running out of money. And now I have all this money. I don't know. And then this is the master suite bathroom. And go upstairs. And then, of course, we have the little nursery. We have the little toddler room. It's a very tight squeeze, apparently. We do have a bathroom upstairs because trying to get a toddler or an infant downstairs to give them a bath is atrocious in this game. So you're welcome for doing that. And then this is for the, if you wanted to have twins, you could do twin kids. Or, as sucky as it is for a teenager to have to sleep in a bunk bed like this with a kid brother or a kid sister, you could do that too. And then I even gave them like a little desk to do their homework, and they have like a little mirror up here. I got one piece of artwork. It brings the yellow from downstairs up here. And then this thing is so useful for the infant. So I know it's random that it's right here and it doesn't look good, and you can change it if you ever use it. But you would thank me because you need it. And then it's not the best computer, but this also qualifies as a bookshelf. You have your little computer, and then the backyard, the grill and the little patio, the picnic table and planters. And I love this little bump out of the roof. I don't really know why, but I kind of like that. The back of the house isn't much, and it's kind of boring. So we're just not going to act like, you see that. And I probably should have made a little pathway from here. But anyway, so this is the house. Now I have it on the gallery as this. And of course, look at this. I hate that you can't pick, like, The Sims needs to do it to where like you can take in-game screenshots, right? Because if you press C on your keyboard, if you're on a PC, you can take an in-game screenshot. So why can't we do something where it's like you can do that and there's a way for it to pull that so you can make your own, like you could take a picture of what you wanted everyone to see? Because if you're scrolling through the gallery to, pick a house because you don't feel like building one for your Sims and you see this, I wouldn't pick this either. Anyway, it's called 30K Birthday Challenge. If you follow me, it's Nikki Picky on the EA app or on the Sims. But so it has 4 bedrooms, 3 baths. It's $29.9, which isn't bad. It's $100 under, and it has a lot of packs. That's not too bad. It's only like a page and a little bit. That's not too bad. So I'm sorry, I haven't really done a limited pack build yet, but I'm getting more into building. So if that's something for the 10 of y'all that love to watch my speed builds, if there's something you want me to do, maybe I will. Maybe we can just do like a base game house or base game and like one of the more popular expansion packs. I don't know. Maybe we'll do something with that one time. But so I hope you like it. I think that it turned out pretty cute. And like I said, if you want to follow me and download the house, it's under Nikki Picky, and it's the 30K birthday challenge. So I actually have another speed build coming out that I need to edit still. This one was a super quick edit. That's why I did it so quick. But I do have, for our legacy on stream, our next generation is an alien, but he's going to be an alien tattoo artist. And when Businesses and Hobbies came out, I wanted to build. So what I built it's a tattoo shop, and it also has a gym in it. Don't ask me why. It's just what we did. And then upstairs is this nice 2-story like townhouse apartment. And it's all like kind of like modern-y-esque. And I've never really done that before either. I'm pretty proud of how it came out. People in stream helped me a lot. So kudos to them too. It's not just my brain doing it. It's their brain. So I'm going to have that speed build coming out as well. And then I think I'm almost caught up on all the builds that I've been doing. So let me know down below if there's anything you'd like to see me build or give me inspiration for. And I will see you next time. Love you later. Bye.